Hey there, fanatics, it's Brighton, coming at you with my top 5 DC comics you should be reading to kick off your 2022. So, before I get into this comic deliciousness, I got something to cover. Now, just so you know, this is the pinnacle, ultimate must-read list.
I am a human, but I'm also the one who stands at the pinnacle.
I'm just joshing y'all. This list is strictly subjective. I'm just trying to spread some comic love to help, grow the community. And other than that, let's go ahead and hop into it. So first, I'm going to start this list off with Swamp Thing Green Hell. Now, in this story, Earth is pretty much done for. The last bits of humanity exist on a mountaintop island, surrounded by an endless floodwater. The parliaments of the Green, the Red, and the Rot finally agree on one thing. It's time to take humanity out. They united their powers to summon an avatar, one of the most horrifying monsters to ever walk the earth. No, not that one. This one. There's no fighting back a creature like that, unless you have someone who knows and understands the enemy. Someone like the one and only Alec Holland. Of course, it would be helpful if he hadn't been dead for the last few decades. Now, this new DC Black Label is brought to us by Jeff Lemire and Doug Mahnke. Lemire has written so much for DC, but most notably for me, Joker Killer Smile and Justice League Dark. He is able to bring in some dark plot points with interesting driving points. And Mahnke delivers some great artwork. I mean, look at it. It speaks for itself. Only the first book is out right now, but believe me, it seems like we could be in for
quite a ride, Humpburn.
Now next, I want to talk about a long-time personal favorite of mine, since I watched his show as a kid, Static Shock.
Put a shock to your system. Static shock!
Finally, I've been waiting for the return of Virgil Hawkins since that attempt during that which should not be named. Now, they changed some things, or it could have been a while since you read it, so I'm just going to break it down for you. A bullied nerd, Virgil Hawkins, attends a protest in the streets with all the others who are just fed up with the mistreatment in the city of Dakota. Unfortunately, an experimental tear gas is used against him and all the others, resulting in some being maimed or even dead. But it left Virgil and several others with new abilities. Virgil is now surging with electricity. With his newfound powers, he has to figure out how to handle everyday life as a teenager and his anger, especially towards those bullies that now also have superpowers. Vida Ayala delivers a brilliant story with a fresh modern take. Glad to see Virgil return to the page with such vibrant force, due in part by the amazing artist Nicholas Draper-Ivey. We are already 4 issues in, so you got some reading to do, but I promise it doesn't disappoint.
Static. I put a shock to your system.
Now let's go on a journey to the past. Imagine the entire medieval world having been changed forever by a spaceship crashing on Earth from a doomed planet. Kings and queens will die, new kingdoms will rise, and what could very well be the end of the world for many. And that's all just at the beginning of this story. Now, maybe this doesn't sound interesting to you.
No, far from it.
Good, because Dark Knights of Steel is incredible. Follow the story of the House of El as they crash land on Earth in medieval times. and build a kingdom, one that isn't quite friendly with many others. See many of your favorite heroes be reimagined. DC Juggernaut writer Tom Taylor spins a great new tale that is a must read. And did I mention Yasmin Putri's artwork is incredible. 3 issues are out now, so please go and grab you some. Now, I could not make it through this list of must-reads without mentioning Lonely City. God, what an amazing take on Catwoman. Now, 10 years before this story takes place, a massacre known as Fool's Night occurs. And on that night, the lives of Batman, Joker, Nightwing, and Commissioner Gordon are lost. And Selina Kyle is sent to prison. Now, after all the chaos, Gotham has changed to be a cleaner and safer place, putting all costumed heroes and villainy away. But just because it has changed, it doesn't mean it's better. People have much less freedom under the watchful eyes of Mayor Harvey Dent.
Try and get one over on me, will you, Harv? I don't think so.
And his souped up militant style Bat Cops. Selina Kyle is recently released from jail, and a changed woman, older and a bit rustier, but with one final score in mind, to get the secrets hidden inside the Batcave. Cliff Chong brings to life the story of Selina Kyle trying to find her footing as Catwoman one last time. With brilliant writing and incredible artwork, Chong does not disappoint. 2 books are already out, and I suggest you grab a copy. Woo! Now, if this had been a ranking list, this would have been number 1. Oh my god, everyone needs to get a copy of Wonder Woman Historia. This is the entire story of the Amazons. Now, millennia ago, Queen Hera and the other goddesses of Olympia became extremely dissatisfied with their male counterparts. Far from the prying eyes of the Olympian gods, the goddesses put a plan into action. Tucked away, a new society is born. One never before seen on Earth. A society capable of both magnificent and terrible things. But nothing can stay secret forever. When a distraught Hippolyta crosses the Amazon's path, a series of events is set in motion that will lead to an outright war on Olympus and the creation of the Earth's greatest guardian. Kelly Sue DeConnick had me captivated with each page flip. And just look at that incredible artwork by Phil Jimenez.
You look at it!
So that's my list. If you're not reading these and they sound interesting, slide on by your local comic shop and grab you a copy. Check out the other awesome comics that are there. Start a pull list or a box to keep up to date and show support of a local business. And if you don't have a local comic shop or have the time or availability to go check one out, check out Comixology or DC Universe to get you some of these issues. Is there anything you think I missed? Comment below your top comics to kick off the new year. And let me know if you want more of these. We've got a Marvel one coming real soon as well. So go ahead and obliterate that subscribe button and jingle that bell to stay tuned for all the awesome stuff we got coming up. Later, fanatics.